Hello, this is David from davidcliveprice.com. This is the podcast edition of this week's e-Zine number 14, Why is Asia Business Etiquette Important? I often find clients' eyes glazing over when I talk about business etiquette, and their eyes close completely when I go on to business etiquette in Asia. It sounds so boring, doesn't it? Etiquette suggests the position of knives and forks on the table, protocols for meeting royalty, exchanging toasts at a wedding, that kind of thing. And as for business etiquette in Asia, what's that? Something to do with whom you should talk first on the phone, or whether you can interrupt a colleague at a presentation. If they ever stop to think about it, the points to observe on business etiquette could be written down on the back of an envelope. Business etiquette is hardly something that stands in the way of a deal. A transaction is carried out through logical moves and counter-moves, offers and counter-offers, a slap on the back and a handshake. However, in Asia, the way things are done in other parts of the world might not automatically apply. That's because etiquette and its close cousin, culture, not only influence the way business is done, they are the way business is done. They are at the heart of your competitive intelligence. Unlike Westerners, Asians emphasize the importance of the group rather than the individual. In general, they conduct business, make decisions, and socialize as a group. So it's no use expecting to walk in, say, "Hail fellow, well met," and sign that contract. Anyone wanting to establish an essential business relationship in Asia must be present for long periods of time, must be able to enjoy the country in which they find themselves, and must get to know its residents. Asian business etiquette is not just about knowing how to present a business card, what gifts to give and not to give, how to eat with chopsticks or spoon and fork, or how to address people. Etiquette reflects beliefs and cultural habits that are the fabric of Asian societies. It is the way a Japanese, Thai, Malaysian, Chinese, Filipino, Korean, or Vietnamese show respect to each other. It is the way they blend in and interact, showing pride in their cultures and beliefs. It is essential, for example, for doing business in China. So if you want to be accepted as a trustworthy, credible person and good friend, you better forget about how to do your things at home and put in your homework on business etiquette and culture. The assumptions, values and beliefs that Asians use on a day-to-day basis are what make them tick. If you want to do business in Asia, you have to follow those unconscious, subtle and often indirect rules of business. I'd love to hear from you if you have tips or comments about doing business in China or in other parts of Asia. You can leave them at my blog www.davidcliveprice.com/blog. And of course, please subscribe if you want more on-the-ground intel like this. Just add yourself to the subscription box on www.davidcliveprice.com. And you can also subscribe to this podcast on iTunes.